Hey everybody, this is Tracy from Tracy's Art and Craft. Sorry about the lighting. It's my windows again. It's a sunny day again, so now we're dealing with the weird shadows all over the place. There's not really a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. But I'm here today to show you some new things in my Etsy store. But before I show you the new things, I wanted to show you oh, I'm ever so sorry, I'm a bit croaky. I wanted to show you the papers I have in my store because I just took them out to take more pictures of them. So I wanted to show you what kind of vintage papers are in my set. I thought you'd like to have a little look through anyway. You know, I always love looking through things. Even if I'm not going to be buying something, I like to have a little look, a little flick through things. So, so sorry about my throat. I have got a drink. Maybe if I drank something, it might help. Just a frothy latte today. So these are a couple of really old books. I believe these ones are from the 1960s. It's part of the Women's Hour book. Might be even later. Some of the old etiquette is something to be desired. I can't remember off the top of my head what they are, but that's them. And there's some lovely poetry in here that I like to add in little bits of poems into my journals, even if it's just one of the sections. So I've added some of them. This one is a really old book, one of my big books that I made my ephemera book out of, and that's really thick paper, almost card, and when you tear it, it has this like fur like feel to it. It's really nice paper, so I've added one of them in. These ones are really old. These ones are closer to sort of 1920s sort of time here, and these ones are from a really old thesaurus that I have. So you've got these type, but also you have this text type. So that's really nice. It's really nice vanilla colour as well. I don't know if you can see it because the shadows get my arms out of the way. So you can see it's got really nice sort of staining to the edges. This one is quite a bit darker as well. And these ones are, if I remember rightly, these ones are 60s. Those ones. Now these ones are much older. These ones are turn of the century, turn of the 20th century. So 1900s. It's very thin paper, almost like a Bible. So that's a different feel. These ones are quite thick as well, and again very dark. If I show you against that paper. Sorry, my shadows are just going to keep getting in the way. And so you've got a couple of pages of that as well. There are, I should speed up, there are 85 pages here. Again, we've got some, these are called pillow thoughts. They're kind of little mini things about life. I think they're really sweet to add in. They're a little bit mysterious, if you like. And then we've got these pieces. What is this book from? Oh, we've got a start page here, I think, or an end page. Lies of Lambeth. It's very thin paper, but I'm not sure what that's from. I cannot remember for the life of me. It's from somewhere. Oh, this one is a children's games book. It has been ripped a bit, but you know, if you're using this for collage, that's fine. You know, this is junk set. I say 85 pages. It does come with a few little extras, which I think are in here somewhere as well, which I always just throw in because I think someone might be able to use them. So this is more of the Women's Hour. It's got really funny videos, photos and stuff, so there's that. This was quite a shiny paper, feels quite shiny. And so you've got the contents pages there. And then this book had lots of adverts in, really vintage adverts, so I was hoping it might have a date on there, but I can't see any date. Here's some more of the adverts. Here are the extras. So I've added in like an envelope, because I thought that might be useful. Piece of card. This one's really pretty. I don't know if you can see it on there, but it's got like a flourish sort of pattern on it. It's like a rose gold. Oh, these are, what are they called? McCarthy? Oh, I've got a little book down here. Oh, haiku. Haiku. And they are something like within 5 syllables. Under the cherry blossom soup blossom salad. Oh, so 7, 8. Anyway, they're Japanese thought-provoking poetry within certain syllables. I've added in a couple of cards. These are, I cannot think of the name of them, I've got some here. Revision cards. I'm going to add in a few of these ones too, just because they cost me next to nothing and I buy them quite a bit, so somebody might like to collage on those too, so I try to add in a few bits that people like collaging. I will also add in to all of them some white, I've got some somewhere. No, I cannot find them. White window envelopes, like plain ones. I'll add in some of them as well when I find them. I've gone and put them somewhere and I'm not sure where. They're usually on my trolley next to me. This comes with companion books. This is, I want to say 60s. And they would, I'm just trying to see if there's trying to see if there is a date on them. They would do like this like mail order of books, and within that mail order you would get like a leaflet of what's to come and things like that. So I've added one of these in. Sorry, I'm still trying to see if I find a date. I'm obsessed with it now. We've got some beautiful birds on this one. I didn't see that. Nice big magpie there. So I've added in one of those into each set. I have 5 sets in total. Here we've got a little bit of Edith Holden writing. I don't have any pictures left because I've used up the whole book, so, and I'm having trouble getting through all the writing ones, so I've added those in. I've added in some music sheet. These ones are from a teacher's book from the 1920s, and all these ones is practical teaching, practical infant teacher. These are all from early 1920s, late 19 teens, you know, like about 1917 to 1920s. This one looks old, but actually isn't very old. I do believe this one's more 80s. I might be wrong. The paper's very thin and it looks really old, but I swear I remember it not being very old. So that one's not very old. This one is like 80s as well. And this is pictures of Lakeland in the UK. So a bit of the thread. I've left it as a double piece so that anyone can use it however they want. Sorry, you can't see. I'm holding these all kinds of wrong because I forget I'm filming sometimes. I feel like I'm talking to someone in my living room. So yeah, that is Lakeland in the UK, and that looks like a bear, but that's a sheep. So there we go. This is the oldest paper in here. This one is from 1785, I believe. And I've added quite a few pieces of this paper. Oh no, 1771, sorry. No, I'm sure it was 1785, about the past. You'd know if you're German. You know what this is saying probably. But this is in German, but Germans in the 1700s had this beautiful text. It's absolutely amazing. I bought this book in a charity shop for £3. because it was absolutely falling apart. I mean, yeah, I've ripped these pages because these are from a better part that's held together, but generally it was just stuff was falling out and everything. But they know I like my old torn up books. So even though it's not as discoloured, it is very thin paper. This type of writing is typical of the 1700s, and old paper has this feel about it, almost fairy. So yeah, that is the oldest in here. This one's from a bird book, and it's got stuff like all the bird names and stuff like that. So I thought that might be interesting for someone wanting to do a bird book. These ones are from the 1980s, I think, maybe 1990s. These might be the earliest ones in here, but these are beautiful. Or no, maybe the animal ones are. Their book might be a bit earlier, but these are gorgeous, and they have beautiful fairies on them. And I use these in my fairy journal. I've still got quite a few left. This one's the writing, so you get the little poetry. And again, unfortunately, you do have to choose which fairy you're using, but, which is always a hard choice. Or have an embarrassing photograph published. Oh, we all know what that feels like, don't we? Oh, look, that's me. I feel like that this morning. Just an excited version because I'm excited to show you the books. Look at that cute polar bear. So this is about cheering yourself up, that book, using animals. This is another really old Black Arrow book. I think we're looking at the 50s, maybe earlier, I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the book, I cannot remember that one. This one is a book about really weird and wonderful things. So here you've got palmistry lines, laws of robotics. On the other page, the Demon's Dictionary, which isn't actually a demon. It's from a poet and journalist, Ambrose Bierce. Yep. So this is English slang. And then you have other things in there, like really weird and wonderful things. It's bizarre. So this is more of the bird one, more of the bird book in there. I really have just sort of thrown these pages together from my massive collection. So there's some more, just these ones are just the more basic ones, but they're nice in collage too. I do like the more basic ones. This one is really, really vanillaed, and it's all about party games and holding a good party, which, you know, back in the day. This isn't actually as old either. This one is probably, I said it looks style of 60s, but I might be wrong. It does look like 60s style, I've got to admit. So I want to say maybe 60s, 70s. So yeah, that's those. These are children's poetry and they are so cute. So cute. Just some more texty sort of paper there. This is more of that children's, I keep holding it wrong, sorry. More of the children's poetry, and yeah, it's got beautiful little pictures on. I love that, so I thought someone would really like that. This is really, really old. We're looking at 1800s here for this one. It feels like Bible-ish paper as well. This particular piece was written in 1832, but I do believe this was later 1800s. That one. Oh, and that's more of the party one. This one has all this sort of stuff here now. I've included this one as an extra because not all the kits have anything like this in, but I saw it and I thought some people, I know I do, really like to just tear down that and stick this sort of frilly bit onto like an envelope or a page edge or something. So I've included that in just in case somebody wanted to play with that piece. I mean, if they didn't, they could just take that off, but I wanted to leave it on. But it does come off without damaging anything. So this is another Practical Infant Teacher, couple of pages here. We've got some sweet pictures in. It's a shiny feel to the paper, so I think it's designed for teachers, you know, to be around messy infants. But I have to admit, the information in here, for God's sake, don't go for it, you know, don't listen to the information in here, because this is old information in here. Yeah, sometimes it tells you to do things that are a little bit questionable. A little turtle, that would be so cute on a page. This one has some cute squirrels on that I thought I'd add in. I know people might be freaked out by the skeleton, but it had some cute squirrels and things on. And then on the other side it had a horse's butt, so you're not going to really use that side, but it's more for the cute squirrels. And this one had some fishes on. And on the other side you had little seahorses and things like that, which were really cute. This one's got some cell blocks on, which I think would look nice in collage, just so colourful and things. And on the other side, maybe if you've done Halloween, you've got some skeletal bones there. Here you've got the koalas and the kangaroo. On the other side you've got a great big skull, if that's your thing. I do like skulls, but that's not everybody's thing, so you might want to use the cute animals. And here we have Snoopy. What's this called? Charlie Brown. This is some old Charlie Brown, very old, delicate paper, really delicate. It rips so easily, and the whole book is full of these tears. Hence why you're gonna get with me no perfect paper, because I do buy books that are falling apart, or these ones were repurposed, and these are more modern. These are very modern, because these are repurposed old books of my children. So that's a very modern book, but this one is very old. All of the pages are ripped on this. This is some colouring page. I've added in a colouring page for everyone because they're just adorable and really pretty, and most people that are in this sort of crafting junk journaling world do like to do a bit of colouring and things, and it's good for the mind. So I've added in a colouring page for each person. I have just found out all my colouring books, and I think I might even add a few more, so this paper's going to be going up, you know, probably closer to 100 pages. And then last of all, this is folded to fit into the envelope that it's sent in, because it's sent in like an A4 size envelope. But this one is all about gardening. Useful information in here actually, but it also has beautiful pictures. Look at that bee there. So obviously every pack is going to be slightly different, but they have got the same amount of pages from the same books. So you will get 4 of these sort of pages here. Sorry, I'm trying to separate them. I didn't want to separate. And in these you get all these really tiny, lovely pictures. But you also get some nice words in here you can cut out for junk journaling. Sorry, 5 pages. And you also get some lovely words in here for junk journaling. You get some lovely text. You know, all these like green bits and things are really cute. And then this one has the contents page. You can't select which one you want. If you want the one from the video, when you buy it, if you just let me know, or before you buy it actually yes, before you buy it, let me know, and I can tell you if that is still available, and then you can choose whether you want to buy it, because I wouldn't want to have sold it and then you buy it and you can't get what it is you want. Or so if you want this specific one, then let me know. You know, if you always communicate with me if you wanted maybe a different type of colouring page, or you wanted a few more of a particular page you've seen here and you really like it and you wanted a few more, anything that I can help you with, do ask. I don't do this to make a profit. I do this to fund my art, and all the money goes straight back into it. I'm not here, I'm not an actual business, I'm a hobbyist. so I don't make a profit. I'm not earning a living from this. So yeah, if there is anything that you want, or maybe there was a journal you really super couldn't afford but you can come close to the price, anything like that, then, you know, of course, let me know, communicate with me, because I'm really open to communication. I have one other thing that isn't as exciting as my journals. I'm just going to put this down. And that is, I thought I would add into my shop in case anybody wanted it. And I added in some napkins for decoupage. And I've got some really lovely Christmas ones. And I thought, well, somebody might like some. I've got so many. And so I thought I'd share a few in my shop. These ones are £3, but you do have to pay the postage on these ones because they're so cheap. But my journals you don't pay postage on. So there's 2 of every design, so I'm just going to try pick up each design. And they are super cute. And I should just give you a quick flick through because they kind of speak volumes for themselves, don't they? Well, what more can I say? It's a napkin. Pull it apart and stick it down. That one's so, oh, this one is cute because you actually get 4 images. You get 2 of these on each napkin, 2 of them, and then you get 2 of that one. I should have probably took better pictures. Yeah, I think my pictures are rubbish on Etsy, but never mind. Yeah, there's those. I probably should, why didn't I think to take the other side? Oh well. Yep, you get 2 of those ones. They're really nice. I like them ones. I've actually used these in one of the journals, so you're going to see that. And then 2 of those ones, and 2 of the Merry Christmas. So that's a cute little set there. If anybody wanted them, if they didn't, I mean, they're just here. I've got 4 of those ones for sale. So again though, I've got 4, but if anybody wanted them, they sold out. I do have more I can make up. So if you see anything sold out on my shop but I've left the listing up, just message me and I can sort you out another packet. I do not leave the listing up unless I can sort out more. So this is the first journal. I had the names written down and I cannot remember for the life of me. Hang on, you're Holly. This one's Holly. Yes. It's because they're quite similar in a way. So this one's Holly. She's got a beautiful spine. I couldn't take a picture of the spines very well, so she's got an elastic band around her, which is decorated, and there is a little clip. Now these clips are quite handy when I put them on because they can hold your pages down when they want to flip up and your pages don't want to stay down. For instance, you know, you've got one that keeps trying to flip back, you can just pin them all together and that helps to keep everything, you know, stopping it bothering you. So they're quite handy. So just a quick flip through. I don't want to give too much away, but there is stuff in every little... Oh, this one's without its thing. This one has a little couple of pictures in. I've just got to find them. I've put them down. That's what it was when I was photographing. I put it down. So you get a little tag there, cute little tag. I've done a bit of stenciling in there. I've left some pages blank. I do leave a few pages blank so that you can do your own sort of thing on there. Maybe you'd want to stick on some paper and things. The vintage pages are from Vintage Magazine. Here we've got a belly band with, oh, this is one of the collage things we made in our chilling collage, and I've just done some stitching around the edge. My sewing machine wasn't playing ball, and that is supposed to be green on top, but the tension wouldn't change, and I don't know. It's probably not happy that I keep feeding paper through it, I should imagine. I've not had problems with it before, but I probably need to give it a good clean out. So there's another one that we made. So that one's cute, and it's in a little pocket there. I've got some butterflies here from an advert from the old magazine, and that's the centre. So yeah, the magazines are from 1951, so that's really, really cute, that is. And this piece is like a little flippy out piece. If you've got a dark pen, you can write on all of this, but you know, also you could stick photos in here, use it as like a memory sake for Christmas. So you could do with photos of Christmas with your family and everything, writing little notes next to the photos. There's all sorts you can use junk journals for. I've got a junk journal that I use just for taking my notes for the day. This is some wrapping paper that I had left over, and I popped it on because it's so cute. I love the deer on it, so I'll pop that on. And this is another envelope that hasn't got its cards in. Like I say, I have gone and taken the cards out because I was photographing, so I'm just going to go find those in a little while. They're somewhere to the side of me, but you'll see in the other journals they're quite similar. This one's got a little flip, 2 little flips. This one's got a little stuck. Please don't tear, just come undone. That'll be me putting too much glue on. I don't want it to fall apart. There we go, there we go. Flip number 1. Another little half page. This one is a little flip down. I think that's cute, got a little rugged edge there. I usually leave surprises, but now these kits are more on the expensive side, but that's because they come with a kit. Like I say, all of these are going to be filled. Some of them I put the cards back and some of them I didn't, like that one also, but I've probably filled all the others and not this one. I've probably put this aside in my craft room. So that's a lovely tag there. So yeah, they are on the more expensive side, and that is because if they come with a little kit that I'm still building on, but I've got some bits to show you. That's a little notebook there. This would be good for putting in your handbag for notes and things. And there's a little card in there too. I've stamped a little robin, coloured the breast in with my ink. A couple more card tags. These ones are made from the revision card, so you've got the lines on the back. So yeah, the kit is going to come with ribbons and fabrics and napkins and all sorts, so I'm going to show that to you in a little while. This has got some nice white paper for writing on, so I didn't want to cover that up, but I also didn't want to leave it just plain, so I folded that in half. And I thought that makes a nice place where you can stick a few things, but also have a hidden, secret little bit of journaling space there. And then this one has another little card in. And then we're at the back. So that one is Holly, and she is super cute. I'll show you the pack now that I'm talking about that I have included in this. And I've included it so that you have journaling space and you can decorate all your own stuff and things. And so this is everything. Things will vary, things will be different. That's just the nature of junk journaling because I'm adding in what is left of scraps and things. So here you've got a piece of ribbon. You could pop that along page sides, you can pop that along the sides of photos and things like that, so there's lots there. A scrap of this Hessian type fabric. You know, if you've got a small photo, you could, you know, put something in the middle of there and have it as like a type of frame and things. So I put that in because there's all sorts you can do with that. I've got some little images that I had floating about, so I've included little bits like that that you'll find about the kit. A couple of tags as well. This one is a tag book, and that one's just a tag. But you could do something with those, make them your own, make this whole journal your own with all this stuff. It's just a little card and another little picture card. This Santa's funny, he's on a bike. So yeah, another little image there, and a little Christmas image there. I've also added into the extras kit some stamped images, so you get 3 stamped images. They're all different, so this is what's in this kit, but they're all different. A little sign saying stay cozy, and hi, you're back. We got cut off and I didn't know where we got cut off. Oh, one of my hairs on there. Get rid of that. So I've got to go through this again because I don't know where we got cut off, but I'd gone through all of this. So I think I'll show you the ribbon. That'll definitely show you. You have this is the kit, isn't it, from the journal. I'm sorry, I totally got lost because we got cut off and I don't know where I am now. So these are the vintage magazine pages that I've been using throughout the journal. And these are all from 1951. Sorry. Oh, bless me. So sorry. Yeah, so these are all from 1951. I'm not ill, I don't have a cold. The sun's just beaming in my eyes, so it made me sneeze. I always do sneeze a bit. So it also comes with one of these little cute gift bags. There's loads of ways you can use these, and it feels very waxy and nice, so I thought I would include one of them for you. There are also a set of napkins which come, you know, some of these are not in the napkin kit and some are, so you get one of each. So these 2 are extras that are not in the normal napkin kit. Like I say, I've got loads, so. Oh, and the cute dogs, you get the cute dogs. Really, really cute dogs. And some more tartan. Oh, and you get this extra little star napkin as well. And you get some fabrics. So there's this one with this lovely walrus on it, sort of felted into the fabric itself. You get a little piece of fabric, velvet, sorry. This one has gold on it, so it's like red and gold. So bits from cutting up the fabrics. And I've included this into every set as well, because not all the books have this in, and I thought it was so cute, so I thought it's definitely useful. I'm not sure if I've shown you, so I'm just going to go through them quite quickly because I'm making this a mammoth video. These are stamped images. Every set will have a different stamped image, stamped images, but there's 3 in each set. And you know, you can colour these in, you can stick them in, you could trace them, you can do whatever, so I've added them. And we have, this is so funny, isn't it? Sent on a tiny bike. Some cute images there. And then we have these 2 tags. One is a tag notebook, and you get some little images. The other ones are, well, put them away, and a little bit of hessian fabric there. So I've gone through that now. I'm so sorry we got cut off and I completely lost where we were. Here's a few more of the little images there. A bit of fluff keeps coming back. There we go. So I have gone through this journal already. I didn't realise I wasn't filming. So we are going to go for it again. Oh my days. This is Ruby. Ruby has open spine. She has ribbons and a bow, and she has a little snowman. These are all removable. If you don't want them on there, that's fine, they're removable. She has beautiful star ribbon held on by a large eyelet there, so it's very strong and sturdy. And again, we have one of these clips which are going to be on each of the Christmas journals. They're really useful. Actually, it's on all these journals today. They're very useful. When I make them, I do love putting them on the journals because they're useful for holding down the pages and things. So I'm just going to go through quite quickly because I'm running out of time. I do want to leave some surprises. This one is missing some bits as well in its pockets. I noticed when I was going through, but I do know where they are now. They're over the other side of the room, so I'll fill those up before they're sent off. It's just while I was taking pictures, I took them out. Got a pocket there too. Yeah, I took them out and forgot to pop them back in. I've just left them over there. This one is actually a pocket. I'd shown this before and I didn't say, I made it a pocket just so you can use it if you want to. This one is a flip out, but also has a pocket at the top for a tag, which is really, really cute. This one has a little card to go in. There's a flip up, cute robin, little book. This one's a pocket also, just here, and there's a pocket here, larger pocket here. Some images for you to use yourself. You can use these anywhere within the journal, outside the journal. They're just there for you to have a play with yourself, because you know that's the point of these books, is to decorate them and make them your own. I've left these ones plain so you can do something really fancy there if you wanted to. And then that one's a little flip up. Another little journaling card in here. This one's got lots and lots of extra journaling spaces in. I love this card here. Beautiful. Sorry about the shadowing again. The sun is just beaming on me. This one's a flip out. So you can do a bit of hidden journaling in there. There's a flip out. This is some more vintage magazine pages in there for you to cut up and use. This will have a card inside, just here. I've collaged to give you an idea of what you can do. So I've made a collage journaling space for you. Just give you an idea of what you can do in there. And then I, in here with some images, I believe. Very beautiful angelic image here. It's Christmas prayers. Merry Christmas vellum paper. A little cluster just here, and a tag and a note card book. Open up. There we go. And another note card. This one says, everything is possible, even the impossible. Very, very true fact there. Must always try to think positive, especially when you can't. So here I have a few of these. These are really on thin paper. You can back these if you wanted to. I've inked them just for you, but you can back them. You can stick them onto the pages and things. So that's why I left them thin, so that they could be used in different ways. This is my favourite card of them all. It turned out so pretty. That's yummy, that one. Just so yummy. Here we have some winter birds. And this is actually an envelope, but I pulled out one of these last time I went through it when the camera was off. And that is the end of Ruby. There we go. Oh, don't forget her clip. Someone's at the door. So this one, this is her clip, because I took it off because I started to go through it and realised the camera was off. This is her clip. She has some, let me show you the beads, if they will come down. There we go, so it sits like that when it's on the journal properly. Very cute. And this one is called Lucy. And Lucy's got a very stiff cover, and that's because I used quite a lot of glue, and then there was Hessian on there. It really stiffened her up. Oh, also she has, I'm so sorry, creepy and croaky. She has a closed spine, so you can't see the threads, because some people like that. This one has a pocket. I've left it empty for you to feel your own way. This one has a card and a tag. This one's all glittered up with some embossing powder. The pages in here are from Shabby Dabby Doo Dah Dickens's Christmas. If you look in the description box, I always list all the digital artists that I use, because I don't do digital art. So yeah, if you want to buy any of the kits from them, then it's all listed down there. This is a good example of what you get in the envelopes. So you have some tags, some images. You know, these tags are covered in a little bit of glitter glue, so they've got a real sparkle to them. It's a glitter glue I make myself with Mod Podge. So you get some images in that envelope there. I've left quite a few pages plain in this one, so you can really decorate it up yourself, but I've added extra sort of images and things in there for you to actually decorate it. Oh, I've got one of these now, look. There we go. My son made it for me at Scouts. So I went to church yesterday. Not Cubs, sorry. I went to church yesterday and had fun making one of those. There we go. We've got some more images here and a little card at the back too. Again, some more plain pages scattered about. This one is a little torn pocket and a little tuck. So I've added in a really cute little cluster I made, and I've added that in because I thought you could add that wherever you wanted. We've got some more cards here. Oops. Never get them in. Okay. And some more cards just up here as well. You have plenty to choose and play with. A little bit of fabric down the ends. And a fabric flip just there, so you can have some secret journaling space. I always leave the centre pages free because they're usually really pretty images, and I like to leave somewhere to give inspiration for somebody to do whatever they felt like on their page there, especially when it's a double page like that. So I left this one quite clear. This is just printed paper, scrapbook paper. Here we've got a little tag and we've got a little card at the top. If I can get you out, come on. Have I glued you in? Are you stuck? I might have to get that one out before I put that one up for sale. Which is fine. I'll do that before I put it up for sale because I don't want to sell something that might not be working. And there's that one. So if you see it's up for sale, then I got it out. This one is just a little sort of openy flip thing. Who did I see do that? Sorry. Why don't I just drink? Why am I sitting here coughing? My throat's dry and I'm just coughing away. I think it was Roxy Creations, Rachel from Roxy Creations. This has got a bit of that napkin on, so it shows you, you know, what you can do, how you can decoupage over that type of paper and things. Obviously from there you can build on it, you can do your own collage and things like that on there. But you know, this book is more about giving inspiration than doing it all for the person. I like to make my books a little bit different. This was really cute. Oh, sorry. God, my throat's so dry. So yeah, I like to do my books a little bit different. So some books are heavily ephemeral, and most pages are done for you. But some books like this, it leaves a lot for you to do in here, because some people are creative and they want to do their own thing. In here I've added 2 cards, but I've also added some more vintage magazine paper, so you can use that within your journal yourself or anywhere else you want to use it. This was a flip out envelope, and that's got some images from G from Happiness and Crafting's latest kit, so it's got some of them in there. There's a little tag there and a note card. These are from Shabby Dabby Dooda's Stickers is Christmas. This is her ephemera one, and this is her pages one. And I think she sells these cheaper and in 2 separate kits, so you can choose whether you want the pages or if you want the ephemera. I've done a lovely bit of collaging there. Again, this one is very much for somebody else to be, you know, using as inspiration and doing their own thing in it, so that they can use this journal their own way. It's a lovely pocket there. I haven't filled this one. This one is just there to be used. A little envelope, but it actually, can you see that? I think you can. Actually undoes, so you can do some secret journaling in. I didn't stick that one together because I thought that would be nice to sort of journal on. But of course, if you want that stuck together, you can stick it together. Some more plain pages in this one. This one flips open and it's like a big envelope. This one actually has some paper put in there. And some cards, some of these, which are over the other side. Some of these revision cards here, and some paper for you to make your own sort of revision cards. And this one has some little images, but they are over there. I have seen them all, double checked. But this was mostly full. In here we have some scrapbook paper, and we have some more of that vintage magazine. So you're going to get loads of this one, a vintage magazine, which is going to be lovely to use in collage. Here we've got a picture of Lucy again, but this time without all the crackle. Or at least that's what I've called her. I think she looks like a Lucy. That's why I named the journal Lucy. This one I felt was harder to name because I always get a feel for my journals on near completion, but this one is got lots of empty spaces for someone to use, and on those ones I feel like I haven't put enough of myself into it. But I also understand that not everybody wants these jam-packed full journals. Some people just want a journal where they can pull all this stuff out and then just go and make it their own, and they keep all these things aside to use another day. These marble papers are the new set from Janie B. She will be in the description box as well. Her new set is called Mystery 16, and it's all these beautiful 100 pages of these marbly pages and also marbly ephemera. But I absolutely love the marble pages because I love to use them as backing for things, and they print absolutely beautifully. Like, I wouldn't suggest digital artist if their digital art didn't print lovely, because what's the point of sending people there? I mean, if you've got to fiddle around with it, most people don't buy digital art because they've got to fiddle around with it. Most people buy it so that they can just get it and print it off. Otherwise it would just be easier to have a ton of scrapbooks around, wouldn't it? Scrapbook paper books. So yeah, I only send you to places that I know, I've tried, tested, and they are certified good. Here is a little flip out book, but I've got the images stuck. Again, using too much glue. What's the matter with me? Come on. There we go, there's one unstuck. There's two unstuck, there we go. They were only stuck on by a tiny bit, but my god, that glue's good. So there we go, a couple of images just popped in there for you to use. In here we have some more vintage magazines. and some more scrapbook paper as well. So you get plenty of paper to do your own thing with. And there we go. So this one is very much, Lucy is very much a do-it-yourself style journal for somebody who wants to have plenty of space to craft rather than journaling space. Although it has got plenty of journaling space, but if you wanted to really make this your own by your own hand, then Lucy is the one for you. There we go. Cute as a button. Now the last one, we're here. Woo! Is Veronica. Veronica is not a Christmas journal. She is a vintage journal. I'll just explain that when you get this, I do always add letters, but in this letter I will just write on there my own hand that you just pull the rope to undo it. You don't need to undo the knot. It comes loose just by pulling the rope. And it has some lovely little charms on there. These are ceramic. These little weird beads are ceramic. I think pretty. That one's glass, that one's plastic, I think. That's how it feels anyway. It might be both plastic, but that one feels more like glass and that one feels more like plastic. And that's ceramic, so there's that. Now this journal is very much a mixed media cover in a way. Because I have painted this cover. This cover is all painted by me. She's got a glistening sheen to her. I have gilded the corners and the edges, if you can see. The spine is laced. And then she has her image on the front. So that is her. The first page I have not decorated. I wanted you to do that yourself. I thought most of my first pages are all done really nicely, and I thought, no, I'm going to leave this one and let somebody have a play with that. It's all been gilded around the edges, and then I put some fabric in the centre so that you can also add on, you know, write your name on there and stick that on, or anything like that. What I might do actually is I might add in a little book plate. I've got some book plates laying around, and I'll add one in so that you can put that on yourself. So here we have a beautiful tag that I've made. Go in, think straight thoughts, think straight thoughts, think straight thoughts. There we go, there's another little journaling card all sewn there. This says cherish just down here. Lots of journaling space in this one, lots of tuck spots with cards. Beautiful coffee stained cards. Beautiful tags. This one is a notebook tag. So lots and lots of journaling space. Beautiful papers used throughout. Beautiful gypsy lady. This opens up and you've got a little notebook there, a couple of pages to write on. Bird and a little cluster just down the bottom. This one has some little pieces that you can use. It's got an image just there of birds, and this is like a little cluster I've put together, a few scrap pieces of paper. You could just use that along the bottom or top of a page, and that'll be really cute. So I've added that in there for you to use your way. Also, we have ourselves a really beautiful tag, which is again one of my notebook tags that I make. I'll have to do a tutorial on these. These are lovely. I make these all the time. I have actually run out of them, so I do need to make some more. I've left these ones plain because they're very good for writing on. So if there's any paper that looks really good to write on, I've left that plain so it can be written on. This is another little notebook that I've made here. This one's very big on journaling space. But of course all these notebooks can come out, and you could use these as notebooks elsewhere. And then you have a pocket to put your own memories in, with your own writing around it and things. So this is a little pocket. There is a side tuck just here with a tag, and I put a thumb hole here to make it easier for you to grab that tag out of there. And there is a tag in here as well. Very pretty, and there's also an image on it, so it looks nice without them as well. So if you wanted to take these out, you could. You could use them on gifts and things. There's no reason why you have to use them in your journal. This is actually a paper clip, a covered paper clip you can see on the back. And so you have here a tag held in, and you have a card held in with that. All my digital artists will be in the description box. I do want to really stress that because I don't want to be trying to claim that I make these papers. I don't. So here we have a little folio with a couple of little pockets in, which is really cute. And then that closes up, and you just wrap the string around. There we go. A little tag again. Just there again, you can use these tags as gift tags. A little flippy notebook that says cherish. So Veronica hasn't got the laces at the sides. Of course you can add your own laces at the sides. She has laces elsewhere, like this one. My hand's in the way. And believe. Some plain, again, if it was good for writing on, I left them plain. Beautiful owl. I love owls. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. That's really cheesy, isn't it? That's really cheesy. Us Brits don't like cheesy sentiments most of the time. So this is a beautiful paper bag that I've stuck a sticker on, and it's got a gorgeous, really solid card that I've made here. You could cover the back if you wanted to. You could gesso the back to write on, or you could just leave it like this and pop a picture on or something like that. So I left it like that because I thought that would look really nice with maybe a picture stuck on there, using the text as some sort of background. So that's why I left that one, but of course you can, you know, cover that up if you wish. Again, if the pages look really pretty, I kind of left those too because they're already kind of decorated for you. But you know, say you want to put a really pretty photo just down here, maybe you want to do some writing up here or opposite, then you've got all this imagery free for you. So it gives you room to actually do something on the page, which I didn't want to sort of take over. Here we have a tag, beautiful lady on. This one is a 3 pocket, so we have the tag pocket, we have the card pocket at the side here with the little girl and her dog, beautiful rose stamped on the back, and then we have the little pocket here with an envelope, and this has just got some extra images in. So it's got some birds, yep, they all seem to be birds. So there and there. Some more plain pages, great for writing on. I've left them so you can do your own thing on them. You don't want to take over those perfect writing pages. Again, another perfect writing page. I love this one. It looks like it's wood but with images ingrained on it. We've got another journaling card here. Work hard in silence, let your success make the noise. Oh, I don't know why we've got to be silent. I don't work hard in silence. I'm always chattering away. So that does not apply to me. We have another pocket at the back here too to use. This one is just a flip open, little hidden journaling space there. And here we've got this beautiful image. It's another one of those paper clips that I've made. And a beautiful image. It's just plain on the back, so another great journaling space there. We have this little pocket and a tag in there. Lots of lovely pages that I decided to leave for somebody. This one's a little notebook. And here we have a tag with a little key dangle holding it. Oh, this is one of the tag notebooks, this one. And there we go, that is Veronica, held together with her little rope cord. Come on. Sorry, I had to talk my brain into actually working there. I think it's on vacation. And her clip. So there you go, that is all the new things in my Etsy store. I do love a good flip through. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry about the long video, it wasn't planned on being this long.